let's continue from where we left off. I'm just going to use Cloudflare email to redirect a domain to my Gmail. So if you already have a domain that you can use, probably you have somewhere you can set up an email, maybe info@yourdomain.com, your name such as ricky@yourdomain.com, you can do so. But in this case, I want to use this because I don't want to set anything up on my hosting. If you don't have a domain, you can also buy a domain from Cloudflare and just use the email feature, the email setting. To buy a domain from Cloudflare, just click there and you'll see manage domains up here and buy your domain. I have a Cloudflare tutorial that is free on YouTube. You can check it out. If you need the link, I will add it. Email. And here I want to set up an email routing. I already have a couple that I'm actually using on this tutorial, but I'm going to set up another one. So routing rules. I'll click there on create address, and I want to create an address called mc@arwahoa.com, MC for Mailchimp. So the action is send to an email. Destination, I want to use a different email. Let me open that in a new tab and see if I can add a different destination. So destination addresses, I will add a destination address. So when people send me email through mc@arwahoa, it will go to this Gmail. So first of all, I need to verify the email. Come back here, Cloudflare, verify email address. I need to verify my humanity. Okay, so your address is now verified. Let's reload and confirm. There we go. So let me come back here and I want to create a custom email. mc@arwahoa, send to an email, and the destination is that. So when people email me, it will be sent to this Gmail account. Save. So I can use this on my Mailchimp, and I don't want the video to be too long, but this is what I'm going to summarize. In this video, I have set up an email that I want to use on Mailchimp as a custom email, since emails like Gmail, Outlook automatically go into spam. So if you want your mail to go into the inbox, you're going to have to use a custom domain name like that. And if you don't have a place where you can create an email, maybe with your hosting provider, then this is a way for you to get a custom email. You'll just buy your domain, connect it to Cloudflare, or an easier way, if you don't already have a domain, just buy your domain from Cloudflare. You can come in here. You can come in here back to the account. If you click on the account, here you can buy your domain, transfer, manage, register domains. Okay, so when you click that, you can buy a domain from there. So that's it for this. I don't need this window again. Let's see how we can verify that email as our sender on Mailchimp. So the first part is to go to my audience list, and I want to change my default sender. So here under audience settings, I can change my default sender. Default from email address. There we go. This is the one that I need to change. Default from address will now be mc@arwahoa.com. Save from address. Please verify the domain for your default from address. Okay. So I don't want this to be just something where I click a link and I go to the solution. So if you want to find where this verification link or where this verification process can be done, come here under your account, profile, domains. So here you can verify different domains. The email domain, this is the one that I need to verify for now, and then connected domains. So for connected domains, these are domains that you can use on landing pages, you can use on your website. So let's verify the email domain. Your email domains control how your emails are sent through Mailchimp. Verifying and authenticating your domain helps your hard work get to your customers' inboxes. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what you're trying to do. So make sure you click there on add and verify domain. I'll just use the same email address, MC. I will use that and I will send verification email. Your verification email is on the way. We sent an email to that. Enter the verification code. So I have to go to my Gmail, since all the emails are now being redirected to this verified domain. You can enter the code. Let me just copy it and I'll come back and I will paste the code there and then verify. The first part, we have verified the email address. Now the next part, I need to authenticate. So let's start authenticating and see where this will go. Mail uses entry to easily configure your domain. Secure, login, easy, no developer needed, or manually authenticate your domain. So let me do it manually because chances are we are using different platforms. Start your email authentication process. Who is your DNS provider? Cloudflare. I'm sure they probably have a Cloudflare automatic setup here. What are you telling me? Cloudflare is not on the list. Bluehost, DreamHost, GoDaddy, Hover. Cloudflare is the largest, and I'm telling you, the largest is the largest DNS provider that I'm sure of, even without stats. Go to your DNS provider's website, open a new tab or window, and navigate to your domain. Find a page or area that your domain records, blah, blah, blah. Awesome. I'm ready for the next step. So create a DKIM record using Mailchimp info. So let's come here. The first thing we're going to do, now the reason I'm doing it manually is because when you do it manually, it doesn't matter which hosting provider, which domain provider you're using. You can just do what I do and everything will be fine. So the first thing we need to do is, I can see we need to create a CNAME record. So CNAME record pointing to that. So let's copy. So I'm going to enter 2 CNAME records. Copy. Let's go back to Cloudflare and I need to go to a domain. Okay. So in Cloudflare, what I need to do, go to my domain, go to DNS, come here to records, and then I can add a record. The first record I need to add is a CNAME record. And let me just paste in what I've copied. Come back and the value will be that. The value will be this. And most importantly, if you're using Cloudflare like me, make sure you unproxy that. And then let's go back to Mailchimp. We create the second one, copy. Come back here, add a record again. It's still a CNAME record. And then paste in that there. And copy that. Come back to Cloudflare, paste it there, unproxy, and then save. Come back again. What next? Let's go to the next step. Create a DMARC record. So let's create a TXT record. So whichever DNS provider you're using, just create these records like I'm doing. So we need to create a TXT. Come back to Cloudflare, add a record, TXT, the name or rather the name is that DMARC. And let's go back, copy that, paste, save, come back. Next step, what else? Wait for Mailchimp to check the records. So since I'm using Cloudflare, this is not going to take that long, but let me just check the status. Okay, so this is some kind of a metrics platform. Let's see if I can open it in a new tab and see what that's all about. Value Mail. So you can use this to view the metrics. Let's look at the pricing first. I don't want to sign up. I'm just looking at the pricing. Yeah, they don't even put the pricing there. Contact us for pricing. Don't care. Check status. There we go. Success. So you can see it took less than 3 minutes to verify the domain. Sometimes it might take longer depending on your DNS provider. Depending on your domain provider. Your domain is authenticated. Your email will now flow freely in your customers' inboxes. We've verified the email domain. For now, let's do a test and see if our mail will actually go into the spam folder or the inbox folder. So let's come to forms. Let me get my form, the form that I've been using. Other forms. Come to the hosted form. Get the URL. Copy. Come back. Paste and go. Come back to Cloudflare. I want to create another email. And this is one I just want to use as a sample. This is one I just want to use as a sample for confirming that our email is going into the inbox. Create an email address, and I will create an email called TE for test, and destination. Let me use the same destination. So it will send it to this Gmail address. Getting a custom email has never been this easy. Anyway, let me copy that. Come back, and I will use that there. First name, Terry. Business name, London. All these are not important. Let me say that's a seller, and then subscribe. Confirm humanity. Subscribe. Almost finished. Double opt-in has been sent. So let's confirm if it's going to come here. And this time round, it comes into the inbox. Well and good. Yes, subscribe me to the list. And let's go back and wait for our offer, our gift. So your domain has been verified. Okay, this is a different email. The one I'm looking for is this subscription confirmed. There you go. Your subscription to our list has been confirmed. Here is your coupon code. Copy it. Or you can also get the free ebook, download the free ebook. All right. So you can see how it works. Our domain is verified. We're using a custom domain that is verified. We're sure that when we send out anything through Mailchimp, it will automatically go into the user's inbox unless you're sending mail to people that will put you in the spam folder. So to stay on the good side of the inbox, don't send mail to people who will most likely put you in the spam folder. Avoid sending emails to people who might mark your emails as spam, because that is going to degrade your domain's reputation and you might end up always going to spam. All right, that ends this video.